Let's go. See you later, girls. Thank you. Click, click, boom. What's going on, faithfuls? The Nothing But Niners crew is back, and as you guys can see, I am also invading enemy territory. You guys see, wrong way. You guys see that over here, but that's what happens when I take over someone else's man cave, guys. We got it all going on over here, man. I know Nick is down there in the belly of the beast in the New Orleans Soup Bowl. All right, so we're taking this whole thing over. I got my guys over here with me, but before we introduce everybody, we have to go through the formalities. We got to pay some bills. By the way, shout out to Gold Bar. You guys see what it is already. We got that victory toast waiting to happen already, man. I can't wait to get this thing going, guys. But if this is your first time here, do yourselves a favor. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications. Yes, I said do yourself a favor, not do us a favor, because you're not going to want to miss anything whenever we go live. I promise you guys that, okay? Check us out on Facebook, on Twitter, and as well as Snapchat. That is NB9ERS, all right? That is nothing. God, what is wrong with me? Nothing but 9ERS. Again, Twitter and Snapchat, nothing but 9ERS. Hit us up on Facebook and Instagram. That is nothing but Niners spelled all the way out. And if you forget anything that I said, don't worry about it, guys. We got a website. It's your one-stop shop for any and everything 49ers from us here at Nothing But Niners. It is www.nothingbutniners.com. Send your questions, comments, concerns. If you invaded somebody else's territory, shoot us an email, guys. NB9ERS@nothingbutniners. That is the place to be. All right, I'm going to bring the fellas in all at once. Breezy, I got to take you off of mute because I muted you. Tony, take yourself off of mute. I got the guys in here. The squad is deep. You guys already know the drill. What's going on, fellas?
Let's go! Let's go!
Yeah.
Hey, yo, this game has been circled on my calendar for the longest. You have no idea of all the Saints fans that's been talking trash since week 3. Week 3, bro. Week 3. So I can't wait. And you know what I love the most about this game? I ain't heard one word from a 49er player, yo. They are on a mission. When I tell you they are on a mission, they are on a mission. So with that being said, we in here. Who that? We about to take that joint back. Let's go. Niner gang. Bang, bang. Let's get it. Woo!
I love it. I love it. Tony, man, how you feeling about this game, man?
I'm ready, man. I'm ready for this damn game, bro. I'm tired of the freaking talk. Screw this shit. This is an official business trip. This ain't a road trip. This is a business trip. This team traveled cross country the week previously. They stayed in Florida, got their shit straight as a team. They were able to bond. We're going into New Orleans and we're taking this W, man. That's it. It's on. This is a big game for us. And guess what? Drew Brees is not a mobile quarterback. He is a pocket passer. But the other guy you got to watch, though. I will say that, and I'm sure Peyton versus Solid's going to be very interesting today, but we're getting this dub.
All right, guys. We got a lot to talk about. The inactives are officially here. I'm going to bring you guys the 49ers inactives. My man Tony is going to hold us down, and he's going to bring you guys the Saints inactives. And you know what? I think it's more interesting. We should probably start with the Saints because let's talk about the Saints inactives. No, you know what? Let's flip it. Let's start with the 49ers because there are some actual interesting names on this 49ers list. We're going to talk about what it means. Quarterback C.J. Beathard. No one's surprised there. We're not going to go into this game with 3 quarterbacks active, right? Here's where it gets a little confusing. Marquise Goodwin as well as Dante Pettis, 2 49er receivers inactive. Now, I don't know why. I don't know any injuries. What's up? Let's talk about it. Go ahead, Wayne. Break it down. Hey, you know what? While you do that, I'm going to slide over and grab a cigar. I'm going to start another little pregame tradition, right? I'm going to light up a cigar before the game, baby. Let's go.
You want to know why we got 2 wide receivers inactive? This is going to be a breakout game for AKA Richie James, yo. The gun. I know I get on him, but that's on returns. We ain't talking returns. We talk about catching the ball out the backfield, running routes. Expect Richie James. And you know what else we're going to see today that I don't think we've seen all season? Tony, correct me if I'm wrong. We're going to see some 12 personnel. We're going to see double tight ends. Yep. I'm not even going to go into detail. Just, Tony, you take over because I am. Listen,
I agree with what you're saying, and I'm going to tell you right now. We got to look at this and really analyze this, okay? You might see Kyle take a piece of out of Seattle's playbook and use a big athletic tackle as a motion and possible receiver out of the backfield.
There you go.
Let's not forget, Brunskill was a tight end before they converted him to a tackle.
You want to know how I know, Tony? I was playing Madden, and Brunskill caught me a touchdown pass, baby. Let's go! Let's go!
With the Madden predictions.
Listen, but all bullshit aside, you're going to see some versatility now. You might see Kyle open up something else that's not on film. You might see him go with a jumble package and use, Brunskill as the Fant type role that Seattle uses him in. And another thing with their inactives, as far as the 49ers, like a lot of people I saw on Twitter were nervous, like, oh my God, Brunskill and Schooler are active. It clearly just shows they need to keep 46 guys active out of the 7.
Well, that's the other thing I was going to get to, man. We have not seen all 4 of the tackles active in the same game.
Correct.
Before.
And with the injuries,
this is saying something.
Yeah, with the injuries to Tart, Julian Taylor, Toyolo was banged up for some reason. Jeff Wilson, I'm kind of surprised because he does offer a special teams value, but with Breida back, you can make that statement. But it just clearly shows, in my opinion, that this team has zero, and I will say it again, zero confidence in Marquise Goodwin and Dante Pettis. Even though Dante Pettis is hurt, but Goodwin is not hurt.
I think
he's not hurt. He's not on the injury report.
I think Goodwin is mentally hurt. I think his whole persona is not in football right now. And being that, it's costing the team to slack and it's hurting the team. So I think it's best that, coach knows best, and I think it's best that's why Goodwin is on the sideline. No disrespect to him, but he ain't contributing right now, so he could take a seat. Now, let's talk about these 4 tackles that are active on today. Now, see, I like this. I like a rotational type thing. I like the fact that we have not 1 but 2 swing tackles right now that could possibly be swinging and dwingling on that offensive line. And here's the thing: you're not putting so much pressure on your all-pro left tackle Joe Staley when he comes back. If I'm not mistaken, Cameron Jordan is not going to line up on Staley's side. I think he lines up on McGlinchey's side, which means that the faster guy Davenport will be on Staley's side. But then it's guys, I just want y'all to pay attention to how this game will be orchestrated. This is going to be one of those symphony type, concertos where Kyle's just playing strings, and then he's gonna switch to the oboe, then he's gonna switch to the timpani, and then he's gonna switch to the firecrackers for the finale at the end when we popping off on Bourbon Street, drinking all the gin and juice that we could drink. I'm telling you right now, this game is going to be electrifying. And I know Drew Brees is hard to beat at home. I know that he's like 8-1, with teams that with the winning record. But I heard that he was 2-8 against teams that have more than 10 wins. So, with that being said, I am excited about this 49ers game right here.
Now, let me jump in really quick. I want to touch on the wide receivers, and I want to touch on the linemen that are out, okay? The linemen that are active. I think that this wide receiver thing is a little bit more than what you guys touched on. We know that Emmanuel Sanders has been dinged up. We know it from his usage. We know that he's been a decoy most of this time. But the fact that they inactivated both of these guys tells me Emmanuel Sanders is back to 100%. Yeah. They feel that he's good enough where they don't have to do anything as far as, we're not trying to cover him. We're not hampering him. He's ready to go now. Now, Emmanuel Sanders is ready to go. That's my one thing about these 2 guys being inactive, okay? As far as the linemen go, we talked on it when we did the previewing of this game, and I said, does Kyle Shanahan have the mindset that if Joe Staley is getting worked in his first game back, does he have it up here to say, hey, Staley, this game is too important. We got to sit you down. Having both of these tackles up and ready tells me he does. That tells me that Kyle Shanahan is coming here, and it is all business. This is not one of these things where, all right, you make a lot of money, you going out there. I told you guys I was a little nervous when I saw that we cut young man McLaughlin kicker. I was like, because Joe Staley, Robbie Gould hasn't been that guy. I was a little nervous. I said, I don't know if Kyle Shanahan has it in him to bench Joe Staley if he's not having a good game. Having both of these tackles up and active lets me know he does.
If Staley's not on point, he's going to get benched.
The other guys that are inactive today are Tart, Julian Taylor, and Levine Toilolo. That's really it.
With Tart being out, Harris is getting the start.
Harris
at strong safety. It's going to be interesting what they do. if they're going to let him play deep, or they're going to try to hide him and put him in a line of scrimmage and let him play to his strength and go with a cover 3 look. But before I want to get into like schematic, like, scheming of the game. I just want to touch on one thing as far as the injuries for the Saints. I see a big issue with their decision making as far as who they
wait, not yet. Wait. We're gonna get to the Saints inactives and stuff. We're gonna get to it, I promise. Now, I just want to say one more thing about our inactives. 2 names that are not on this list: Matt Breida and D Ford.
Yeah, right.
They're
Correct.
back, fellas. They're back.
And be afraid.
Yeah,
be afraid.
We're gonna come back to this. We're gonna come back to this now. All right. So I just want to say those are the 2 names that are not on here. So Tony, take it away with the Saints inactives. Let's break. All right.
So the Saints have inactive Patrick Robinson, who's their nickel corner. Mm-hmm. That is interesting because I didn't hear anything about him potentially missing this game.
Oh, he's inactive?
He is inactive.
I didn't get that memo. All right.
Saquon Hampton, a D-back, Zach Line, another running back, 2 starting linebackers, and A.J. Klein and Kiko Alonso.
Yep.
A backup guard in Will Clapp, and the starting left guard, Austin Pett.
Pete.
One thing that's really concerning, and I saw a report from either Mayoko or Barrows on Twitter, they're starting Armstead at left tackle.
Armstead will be heavily
taped left ankle, I think.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And they said he was walking gingerly as hell during warmups.
Wait.
Now, let me explain something to you.
Get it out.
I understand that he's probably their best offensive lineman, but it comes to a point where you're going to face who now is active: D Ford, Bosa, Armstead, and the rotation of our front 4. If this guy can't get out, Drew Brees is going to get killed.
Yo.
So with that, hold on, wait. With that being said, it's going to be interesting now if they're going to keep a tight end on Armstead's side to help him. Out of those actives, that's the one thing that concerns me. But I don't know how you guys feel. I put my part on it. I want to hear what you guys have to say, and then we'll get into scheming and matchups down the road in this podcast.
All right.
Video. Sorry.
Without any schematics, without any scheme or plan, whatever. I just want to touch on the fact that their left tackle is injured, but he has to play this game. This is that game where he is their best option, and he has to go, all grit, all whatever. Him being heavily taped, though, I heard the same report. That lets me know that this guy ain't gonna be able to bend. He ain't gonna be able to move. His footwork is going to be a little different. And with the speed and the strength on our ends, so you said it. So Drew Brees is going to have to get rid of the ball quick. Getting rid of the ball quick means it's going to be some war days out in that backfield. But listen, that's a big injury for them. The fact that the linebackers are out is huge. Guys, we're not talking about them missing their starting linebackers. You're putting 2, guys in there, and they're gonna have to deal with Kittle and Debo coming across the middle. Can you imagine Debo on some linebacker we don't know?
Those injuries to those linebackers are going to force this team to play out of their normal defensive front, which they like a 4-3 front, and they will go to a nickel. But with those 2 guys out, you're talking possibly nickel, possibly dime. So now it's going to make the 49ers be able to do what they want with this team, okay? Because Kittle's a nightmare, let's begin with. So I honestly think in this game, Kyle's going to attack the center of the field. It's on. Like, they're going to put this center of that defense to a test. I think you're going to see a lot of screens. But another thing is, like, if you go undersized, they're going to run the ball. They're going to attack the outside. You're going to get either Tomlinson or Person leading the way if it's not a zone, and they're going to be running downfield, leading these guys down the field. So it's really going to be interesting. And I think the huge part of this game is going to be the chess match between Sean Payton and Robert Saleh. That's what I think. I think Kyle has the upper hand on Dennis Allen. It's not a knock against Dennis Allen. I think he's doing a pretty good job with this defense, with their front 4, and being able to generate pressure without dialing up a blitz. But the real chess match is going to be between Salah and Peyton.
Yo, listen, those linebackers being out is very, very critical. And I'm going to tell you guys why. Tony, when we did our video last, I asked you, which wide receiver would you rather see going over the middle? Right?
Mm-hmm.
You remember that conversation we had?
Yes,
I asked you, would you rather see Debo Samuel?
Yeah.
Kendrick Bourne. Well, guess what? Based off of the wide receivers that are inactive today, based off of who we have left, only 4 active wide receivers, tell me we're going to see a lot of both of them.
Yep.
They're going to be going across that middle. Kittle also, and there's not going to be much that the Saints can do about that. Plus, in the run game, listen, look at where we're playing. Look at the field we're playing on, the type of field. The 49ers have the fastest defense in the NFL. The fastest defense in the NFL. And y'all just turned up the notches. We are coming in here. It's all about the cleats. It's about the cleats, right? Last couple of weeks, what cleats did our guys have to have out there? They had to have the big joints on, right?
3/4-inch cleats.
Guess what? Not this week.
And
not in this dome. They're coming, and they're coming fast off those edges, man.
They're playing on a carpet, so it's going to be a speed match up front. And listen, we faced Kyler Murray twice. We just came off a tough loss versus Baltimore with Lamar Jackson, who I thought we kind of pretty much kept them in check for the most part. But guys, this defense is going to be able to allow them to pin their ears back and just do what they're supposed to do. Go make your money now. You're not worried about a scrambling quarterback. But I will tell you this. Sean Payton will sprinkle Hill into this game plan.
Yeah.
It's coming. So don't think it's going to be just Sean Payton all day. You're going to see Tyson Hill in this game. And a fast fact, did you know that Tyson Hill and Fred Warner were teammates at BYU?
I didn't know that.
Yep. Now, listen, hold that thought. We're going to get back to it. Let's check in with Nick really quick. He's popping in down here. Let's see what's going on. He's showing us the butts.
What up?
What up, baby?
What up, baby? Yo, look. So this parking lot was completely full with Niners fans. Obviously, everybody's starting to go into the game now. But this is the Empire tailgate right here. I did a live broadcast from Nothing But Niners Twitter page too, just in case you guys can't see it. But yeah, man, the vibe is great today, man. I'm telling you, there's a lot of Niner fans out here.
We taking over.
We definitely taking over. Say what up. Say what up. Let's
Hey,
go.
Like, what am I saying? What up to? Mom Juice don't even know. She's out there vibing. She's having a good time, man. That is awesome.
Mom is vibing hardcore, man. Hold on, let me flip this camera around real quick. All right, there we go.
There he is. All right, now we can go back to quad box. All right, fellas. Listen, man, Nick, it's a lot of it. Have you heard about the inactives and everything?
I did hear about the inactives. So it was Toy Lolo, Marquise Goodwin, Dante Pettis, Joe Staley's active, and who was the other offensive lineman we kept active? Brunskill and Schooler.
Brunskill and Schooler active, bro.
Right. So that kind of goes down to what Mike was trying to say is, if Staley does falter, is he going to get replaced this weekend? So, in the game. So that'll be interesting.
Absolutely, man. You were out there. It's pretty calm out there right now. We can hear you loud and clear. The reception ain't bad.
I got the headphones on this time, so I can actually hear, and the microphone's picking me up better. So I'm moving away from the music. I think we're going to be getting ready to head out right now. Yeah, come on. And sorry, boss, you good? Yeah. So Rebecca, sorry, just trying to catch up to Becca. Let me flip this camera around us so you guys can see the sea of red that's going through.
How many beads you got left, Nick?
None.
Oh, you must have had a good night.
There's Andrew right there.
We that, baby. Let's go.
So I don't know if you guys seen my love the outfit. Love the outfit. Look at this. Got the full pants, everything on. Cleats with the spats and all.
Here's my girl.
Let's go Niners. Bex, say hi to Mike. Bex, hold on, let it flip.
Mikey Boo, love you.
Love you, girl. That's my girl right there.
Jaconda.
What's up, baby? Yeah.
Mike. Because it's on my YouTube. We're live on YouTube. Let's go.
Where's Waldo out there?
There's Neil right there. So I didn't hear anything you guys were saying because obviously I jumped in later. So what are your guys' thoughts so far?
Well, no, what we're talking about right now is this Niners defense and the speed that we're bringing out here. We're going to start talking about some of the scheme stuff too. We got D4 and Matt Breida both active today.
Yes, sir.
The Hounds, man. They are unleashing the Hounds, bro. Listen, they haven't been able to eat these last couple of weeks. The pack is hungry. It's time for the wolves to feed, man. They're hunting. They're ready to eat, man. I want to get your guys' thoughts on this, man. Do you think we see a lot of – oh, shit. My bad, Nick. Do you guys think we see a lot of Kevin Coleman this week? With the speed ability that we have out here, do you think we see a lot of Coleman?
See, I personally think we do. I still think Coleman starts. Be honest, that's just my point. I think Coleman produces better on the field when Breida's in the game too. And with the fact that that what's his name is inactive, that's what we forgot to tell Nick. I don't know if he knew. The fact that Jeff Wilson Jr. is inactive, that means Mostert's got to go back to special teams, and he'll probably be sprinkled in. You know what I'm saying? When need be. So I think we see a heavy dosage of the Coleman Breida experiment, yo.
So are you thinking that he's going to be the goal line guy? Coleman's going to be the thumper this game.
I think Coleman is going to be that guy. I think he's going to have to come in and be that guy, because that way we could have the other two guys be our outside run guys. And like I said, we're going to need Mostert on special teams, to get down, be that gunner, get down there, get that stop. So our guns are blazing today, man. You're going to see it's going to be something you've never seen before, guys. I'm just telling you, it's going to be a new picture painted tonight.
I want to ask you this question, man. Does Kyle Shanahan finally have access to his entire playbook with this game and everybody that we have active?
Yes.
Think about this. Everybody's healthy right now. George Kittle's not injured anymore. His number one wide receiver, Emmanuel Sanders, isn't injured anymore. Debo Samuel's got 1,000 confidence level right now.
Right.
Kendrick Bourne is at 1,000 with the confidence level right now.
And the offense is confident, bro. Like usually it's the defense that is confident. The offense is that's scary. Yo, my bold prediction when I said that Jimmy G gonna throw 5 TDs, yo, he gonna throw 5 TDs, guys. It's that game. There's no inclination of weather. It's him seeing the field, him not staring down Marcus Williams, him getting his receivers getting open, the running game working. Jimmy G is going to have a great day, and this 49ers offense is going to be great due to the play calls. I can guarantee we've seen the last bonehead play call for the rest of the season. I can guarantee that.
Come on, Tony, man. Give me some, bro.
I'm listening, man. He's spitting straight facts. They got to stick to their basics, man. I know Kyle's probably going to start as we go ladder and ladder, deeper and deeper into the season. You're gonna see him open.
When you were reading your phone, your ear was
Huh?
I see that comment too. I don't know
when you were in your phone, your ear was in the screen.
As we go deeper and deeper into the season and our stretch run for the playoffs, I think you're going to see him start pulling and reaching into that playbook and start showing more things. Because now, listen, it's crunch time. You got to win. You want the 1 seed. You want the home field advantage. You want the first round bye. We got to win out. You got to win. This game is a must win if you want that.
It's the last quarter, baby. It's the last quarter, man.
You got to make that push. And I'm telling you, I would not be surprised if you see big number 60 go to the official and give you one of these. I'm telling you.
Receiver, baby.
I'm telling you, don't sleep on it. But, man, I'm just pumped, man. I just can't. I keep looking at the clock to see what time it is. Like, I want to see this game already.
It's not time yet, baby. You can't.
I want. Huh?
I said it's not time yet. You can't rush greatness,
man. I just want like if they knock all the dust off, like if they move past all the bullshit, the fumbles from Jimmy, the poor clock manager from Kyle, and they just focus and they come in here and play the way they played versus Green Bay, the way Kyle's aggressive with the play clock, with time management, driving down the field with under a minute left to get that dagger field goal, then get the ball back in the second half. Man, it's going to be a long day in the Saints' house, man. It's going to be a long day.
So
if he's on, bro, I don't know. I don't know.
Here's how I feel, Tony. Even if he's not on, like even if it doesn't go according to Kyle's game plan, I just felt like this defense all season has been keeping us where we right where we need to be, to where Jimmy could go and make a play and get that win. I'm uber confident in this game because ain't no quarterback scrambling. Now, that does not mean you want Drew Brees outside the pocket, because if he can extend the play, he gonna they got Michael Thomas. So let's respect the number one wide receiver in the game. But what do we do to number one wide receivers, Mike?
Shut them down.
Shut them down. Straight Onyx style, baby. Yes, we shut them down. You hear me? That's what we do. So you could be high on y'all Michael Thomas. I'm cool with it. When we not playing him, that's my guy. But we playing him. He not my guy. He gonna get shut down. I can guarantee that.
Yo, my man caught the Onyx reference, bro. That made my heart proud right there.
Oh yeah, baby.
That made my heart proud right there, man. All right, guys, listen. I think we all feel the same way. I think we think this is going to be a Niners game. I think that we feel like we can dominate on both sides of the ball. Now, I'm not going to be super cocky, not going to be super arrogant. What I am
not with Sean Payton. No.
That's what I was going to say. What I am going to ask is this. First, let's just yes or no. Do you guys have the Niners winning this game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do.
Tell me the worst of the Niners today. Tell me what some of the things are that are going to go wrong for the 49ers today.
What could or what will?
What could go wrong for the Niners? I mean, well, no. I don't want to say what could, because obviously everything could go wrong, right? Yeah. Jimmy has the fumbleitis. Jimmy's throwing bad. Jimmy is throwing. What? Somebody's phone is down here talking. I don't even know whose phone this is. Turn this off. Damn, what was I saying?
Poor passing, fumbles.
Oh, yeah. Don't tell me what
missed clock management.
Right. Tell me what you think will happen. Doesn't mean that we're going to lose, but tell me some of the things that you're going to be like, yeah, I knew that was going to happen today. Let's go with Tony, and then we'll go with Breezy.
I could see him making one stupid throw. I do. I could see him making one stupid throw, and he's going to get out of his system, and then it's going to be like the normal games where he makes that stupid throw, and then then he's on fire. He goes like on a run. Yeah.
Only thing is with that, if he does make the throw, make that junk early in the game. You know what I'm saying? Get that junk, shake it off your shoulder. My man just posted it. That's my thing, yo. 49ers have to be able to, if they're going to get penalties, brush that junk off and keep it moving on to the next play, man. We ain't got time to be arguing no refs. We ain't got time to be getting in their bat and their head, getting mad, all that type of stuff. We can't get stupid penalties. Stupid penalties are the extra penalties that we would get if we did something out of reaction. So
especially the false starts.
It's just the mental mistakes. I can understand a pass interference call, maybe a defensive hold. That's in the ref's hands. But the false starts, the blocking in the back, like all those type of penalties, we just gotta play as penalty free as we can, because we know how it's going to be. We're on the road in New Orleans. We know what referees we got. You know how they're going to call the game. So with that being said, like Mike would say, if we get that joint, if you feel it, just brush it off your shoulders, man, and keep it moving to the next play, yo, because we got a game to play.
Does anybody know who the official is for this game?
Yeah, it was in our group chat earlier. I can't remember what his name is now. Let me see if I can find it really quick.
Was it today?
No, it was yesterday or the day before, actually.
Here, I'll look it up.
Oh, you got it? All right. So I'm going to bring my man in also, the other Nick. Don't call me Corky. What's going on, man?
Yo. What's up, Faithful? What's up, Mike? What's up, Tony?
Yeah.
Breezy.
What's good, baby? Doing, chilling, man. Officials for the Saints game. Just trying to find out who's officiating our game real quick.
So while he's looking that up, man, Nick, what we're talking about right now is we all think the Niners can win this game. We all think that this is something that is in grasp, right, in reach for the 49ers. But what I want to know right now is, what are some of the things you think we will see go wrong for the Niners? What are some of the things that are going to happen that we're going to have to overcome in this game to be successful?
We're not going to score 50 points. The end.
That's it?
That's it. No, to be honest, we got to watch the fumbles. Jimmy's obviously got to take more care of the ball, take a sack if he has to. Don't throw any bonehead picks or throw it away. Robbie Gould to make some kicks would be nice, so everyone can stop hating on the guy. But yeah, no, I think I think we're going to eat today.
Okay, all right. Now I gotta know from you guys, man. I didn't do a bold prediction, so I'm going to ask you guys for some of them here. All right, we're going to go around in reverse. We're going to do Nick, Breezy, and then Tony. All right, give me your player of the game on the offensive side of the ball.
Okay, player of the game on the offense, Matt Breida. I mean, you could pick anyone from probably 3 or 4, but I think Breida coming back, he's fresh, he's ready to go, and I think he's going to put it to him.
Okay. All right, Breezy, your bold prediction. I know you're over there looking, you're searching.
No, I got Jimmy G, 353 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 bonehead interception.
All right. Tony, offensive player of the game, man. We're doing some bold predictions here.
With the injuries to the linebacking core, I'm going with George Kittle.
George Kittle.
I think Kyle's going to attack the center of that defense, and Kittle's going to have a field day.
Forgot about Juice.
All right. I'm going to give it to Debo. I think Debo is going to get busy in that he's physical. Tony, you talked about them going big, potentially going that dime, right? He's a running back with the ball in his hands, man. That boy looks for contact. Yeah. So I think it's going to be Debo. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, let's go backwards in reverse now. All right, we're going to go back to Tony here. Give me your defensive player of the game.
One single player, or could I do a unit?
One player, yo.
Yeah.
You're gonna take all our players.
He's gonna take the defensive line. I know what he was gonna take.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go. I want to say Ford, but I'm gonna go with Bosa because Bosa's gonna be on the field more. I think he's been quiet as far as getting sacks, not pressures, but finally he's facing a pocket quarterback. I think he gets at least 2 today.
All right, Breezy. So you, man, give me a defensive player of the game.
I got Jimmy Ward, 5 pass breakups, 8 tackles, 1 interception.
Ooh.
5 PBUs. You're gonna see him flying over the field like Troy Polamalu and Ed Reed put together. That boy gonna be balling today. I'm telling you, this is the biggest game of Jimmy's career, yo.
And he about to earn that money.
He about to earn. What did Richard Sherman say? Hey,
that man.
He paid that
Back
man.
up the brakes truck. All right. Okay. Oh, y'all get me hype. All right, Nick. What's up, man? Who you got, man? Give me a defensive player of the game.
Well, I was going to go with Jimmy Ward, but I'm thinking that's been stolen.
We're so in sync, baby.
I am going to say Richard Sherman will shut down Michael Thomas.
Oh, yes.
It will be Sherman-esque from 6 years ago, and they won't even call his name. That's what I'm saying.
That's a very good pick. That's very good pick.
That's
like that.
Yo.
Well, I'm late to the party, so I've got to come up with something really bold or silly, one of the two.
I like it. I'm gonna go with. My gut was telling me to go with Fred Warner, but I'm gonna surprise y'all. I'm gonna go with Quan Williams. I think
okay.
The underneath passes that Drew Brees is going to be doing, all these checkdowns and things like that. He's going to be a big player in the run game. He's going to be a big player in blowing stuff up across the middle. And I think he's going to take one to the house today.
But I got to be honest with you. I went with Bosa, but I was this close to going with Warner because I think with Fred Warner. I think Fred Warner. You thought last week was good. I think he's going to have a monster game today because it's going to be check down city to Kamara.
Yes.
And they're going to try to run the ball. And I think Fred Warner is going to have a monster of a day.
And the speed is back, y'all. We've been playing in slot
monster
so long.
And what I'm trying to say is on a fast track, and a defense that was created to stop a passing game.
Yeah. Yep.
There is not a better matchup than this defense versus that offense. I'm telling you.
I don't understand why, and I know we're fans. You know what I'm saying? But it's logic. It's common sense, and I can't.
It is common sense. You're 100% right. But the one factor that you cannot deny that is very scary for us is Sean Payton. If it's not Kyle Shanahan, it's Sean Payton as the top play caller in the NFL.
Hey man, I watched Sean get beat.
You're right. Yeah, of course he's gotten beat.
You know, and I watched him get manhandled by Dan Quinn. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying?
I want to poll the room real quick, not you guys, but everybody out there viewing. We got 425 viewers in there. If you guys think the 49ers are going to win today, do me a favor, hit that like button. I want to see how many people think the Niners are actually going to win this game. Just tap that like button really quick. Right now, there's only one like, so I just want to know what the room feels. I think a lot of people are nervous. The commenters don't seem to be nervous, but I know that's not all 425 people that are watching. So if you guys are out there, tap that like button. I want to know what the room is feeling. Okay, so let's get that out there. Sorry, Wayne, didn't want to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, it's all good. It's just that I guess the common sense factor, and I get it. I get what you guys are saying, but with the Sean Payton, he's a master genius at the offensive play calling. Usually he gets his way when it comes to getting penalties called, except for the last couple of years. I get it. I understand that. My point is, everybody in the NFL is beatable right now, right? And I'm sorry that I got to ride this D again, but the D is just phenomenal, guy. It is just. Even when they make mistakes, they correct them on the spot.
Yes, sir.
They find ways to get the offense the ball back. The difference between now and then is that this 49ers offense, one, is as confident, maybe even more confident than the defense. And number two, they just went down to Baltimore and put up points on that Ravens defense that was supposed to be number one. In the rain, and Jimmy G was gunsling. He was throwing the ball, a wet ball, to receivers who were catching wet passes
fearlessly too. Jimmy didn't care. He was throwing it, bro. Like he wasn't hesitating.
If that's not confident to you guys or to everybody that's afraid to hit that like button or whatever it is,
it's the 121 likes in there now.
I don't know what to say. I mean, it shouldn't be 121 likes if we got 400 and something viewers. Everybody should be hitting that like button because you have to like the fact that we're number one on defense. We should be number one in the NFL, but the way our division is set up, you know what I'm saying? And we only lost 2 games, but with a total of 6 points. I need y'all to factor that shit in there because that's amazing.
And one of them was without Kittle.
Right.
Yes.
And a banged up
Sanders.
This team's only
and a half-assed Joe Staley, who shouldn't have played that game. It's coming out
with no
slowly
hand.
But surely that
he didn't have a hand.
I was listening to a podcast 2 days ago, and it said Joe Staley was not 100%. That leg was not 100%. Okay. And what happened was for him to make up for it, he had to overcompensate, and then his back tightened up during the game.
Okay.
And then he had the finger fracture, whatever that was. And I understand, Kyle, that was a big game for us to win, and Kyle wanted his men out there. But that one, he shouldn't have been out there.
That goes back to what I was saying about having the heart to bench your starting left tackle.
But I think he's good, though, now, Mike. I think he's had well enough time to rest. That leg should be 100%, if not 98, 99%. The finger, I mean, tape that, buddy that son of a up.
Right.
And let's go.
But the back tightening up is not something that you're going to get in practice because they go in light in practice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's the game. It's during the game. It's what's going to be happening that we're going to see the difference. Now, listen, fellas, I want to do some over-unders real quick. All right? We're going to go around the room. And for the people in the chat, hit that like button if you agree or if you think it's over. That's it. Only hit the like button if you think it's over, okay? 2 turnovers we get from the Saints. Tony, Breezy, Nick.
Over.
Definitely over.
Wow, y'all confident. Okay. Total points for the 49ers. 29. Go Nick, Breezy. Tony.
35.
Over 31.
I could see over.
What was that? Over?
I could see over, yeah.
Too smoky? Okay. I saw somebody asking what's up with that Giants thing. I invaded my pop's man cave down here, y'all. So he's a Giants fan. He's got stuff all over. He got clocks and all kinds of crap. All kinds of crap down here. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna take the over on both of those also, guys. What about this, man? Sacks the 49ers give up. Not get on Breeze, but how many times does Jimmy Garoppolo get sacked? I'm gonna put it at 3.
2.
Do Tony, Breezy,
Sorry.
Nick.
I'll go under.
I'm going under at 2.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm 2 as well. Under.
I think it's going to be a push. I think they get 3 on the head. I really do think they get 3 on the head. All right. What about this one? Oh, look at him huddling. And Joe Staley giving a speech?
Yeah!
Joe Staley giving a speech?
16 minutes,
go.
47 seconds, babe. 15 minutes, babe. Let's go.
All right. We're gonna wrap this thing up soon here, fellas. We're gonna bring this down the stretch here. What about this one? All right. For the over-under, the Saints rushing yards this game. 105.
Is this just restricted to a running back or an overall rushing?
Total rushing yards.
I'm going to go. Oh, sorry.
You're going what?
Is it my turn to go?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going over.
Over?
Yes.
Okay, 105 rushing yards.
Yes, because I think they're going to sprinkle in
Screens.
Hill.
Oh.
All right, what you got there, Breezy?
I'm going under, man. I believe in this rush attack. I know it might be ranked 22nd, but I believe that they're going to eliminate Kamara. The 49ers have eliminated top running backs just like they've eliminated top wide receivers all year. It's always the extra guy that comes in that they seem to struggle with. The Kenyon Drake. I don't expect Latavius Murray to rush over. He's just an uphill runner. He's not rushing over 50, 60 yards in this game. So even with the Taysom Hill sprinkles, I mean, expect him to get cracked and not want to come back in the game. They're going to put the boom down. I'm going under.
All right, what you got there, Nick?
Yeah, I'm going under as well. Sorry, I'm just watching Game Pass and just seen Statue 2.0, who's actually, you're not going to see him throwing the ball much because he's going to be on his ass a lot today.
I'm going to take the under. However, I think the Saints' leading wide receiver is going to be a running back. I think Drew Brees is a check down guy. I think they like to drop back and do the fake play actions and all that stuff. And it's going to be a big day for the running backs. If you got one of the running backs in fantasy, he's probably going to have 6 or 7 catches on the day. You know what I mean? Probably like 70 yards, but he's not going to get a lot with those carries. You know what I mean? So we'll see how it plays out. Did you guys know that the line is only at 2.5?
2.5.
You know you get 3 for being the home team?
Yeah.
They only gave them 2.5.
Well, I did a bet earlier and I got the Niners at plus 2.5 and over 44.5. And it was something like 2.5 to 1, which is crazy.
Wow.
I think Vegas is playing games right now with that line.
Now listen to this. Ali just said the over-under is at 45, and the line that he sees now is at 1.5. Things have changed. I don't know if this is due to the injury report or what, but that line came.
I'll let you know right now what it is.
Yeah, pull that up, man. Let's find out. Vegas is talking to us, man. They don't have confidence in the Saints team.
Obviously,
All right.
I joined late, Mike. Sorry. Is it Armstead, their left guard? Is he in or out? Sorry.
He's playing, Nick.
He is playing.
But he's heavily taped up. He isn't paying.
They said he was walking gingerly.
And he's walking gingerly. Correct. Go ahead,
Walking
Tony.
gingerly.
According to DraftKings, the San Francisco 49ers are +1.
So that means we're favored to win by 1 point. I don't understand this plus minus shit.
They're getting 1 point. So at the kickoff, according to Vegas, they're winning 1-0.
Okay. Wow.
No, all right. So listen, if your team is favored,
We got 10 minutes, bro. We got 10 minutes. I'm starting to go crazy.
If your team is favored, it's a minus for your team. All right. So I just want to explain to Wayne, right? So let's say, who is it? I think it's the Packers have like a 19-point favorite against the Redskins or something like that today. So it's minus 19 for the Packers.
So it's -1 right now for the Saints and +1 for the Niners.
Right. They're
Gotcha.
only one. Right. Like that means, but you get 3 points just for being a home team.
They fear that. I'm trying to tell you, got fear this D, bro. I'm trying to tell you, cuz.
Sir, yes,
Yo,
sir.
this
All
defense gonna come out and punch somebody in the mouth, and it's gonna be they're gonna shock the world, just like they did my boy from Green Bay. All right, let's go.
All right. So when my pop put me in the dark, he hates. He hates
Wait. Did your pop hide the giant joint with the fan?
Well, I'm smoking a cigar in the basement, so he's circulating the air.
But the fact that it's hiding the giant sign,
he know the deal.
It's genius, yo.
Let's go. He knows what it is, man. He knows what it is. All right, fellas. Let's. We got about 10 minutes here, so let's do our final thoughts here. I'm gonna go with Nick first. Then we'll give it to Wayne. We'll end it with Tony. Hey, Nick,
Okay,
when you speak, though, talking to your microphone, it's hard for me to hear you.
Can you hear me now? Hello?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I think we're going to see a similar performance on the defense today like we did against Green Bay. I think he's going to have to do a lot of check downs if he gets the time. But I really think that we shouldn't be worried, especially riding that D. Jimmy's going to pull it out. Breeder's going to have a big game. Kittle's going to have a big game. Juice, let's do this. Let's just go. Let's go. That's it. Let's go.
I like it.
Two things, man. Defense must play sound. Defense must play discipline. You're playing one of the legends, okay? Secondary needs to be on point. Continue doing what they're doing without making minimal mistakes. I know tight ends that tight end last week had a field day. Let's eliminate Cook right away. We must contain the run. And you know, I say rush 4, drop back 7 like we've been doing all season, baby. And that will create turnovers. On the offensive side, I think the running game is going to be huge. I know the middle of the field is going to be wide open, but I think the running game is going to be huge. I think that the slant god, is going to have a field day. That's Debo. He's going to have a great day. And I think the leader on that offense, I think the leader of that receiving pack, I think you're going to see why Emmanuel Sanders is a 49er today. I think that's what you're going to see.
Okay. Tony.
All right. I can't hold it no more. All right. Approximately 3 years ago today, this team, Jed York as an owner, stepped up and said, I screwed this team up. He assembled a team. He assembled a head coach, a front office, and administration. They built this roster the way it should be, not overpaying for people and wasting money on people. They did things the right way, smart and accurate, and they were very successful at it. If this team plays to their strength and sticks to their game plan offensively and defensively, they don't go above and beyond their means, they're going to win this game. And I want to take this back to last year, okay? Jed York's brother, Tony York, passed away, and he was in the locker room, okay? And he said, believe in these guys. Believe in him. Believe in me. This is a strong locker room. There's something special going on here. Okay? And remember the one phrase that he brought up that a special person said to the 49ers organization. Winners, champions, act like champions before they are champions. Okay? The 49ers are fucking champions. We're in this bitch. Let's go!
Let's go! That's what I'm talking about!
Now that
the
is
mic
a
I've been
mic
waiting
drop.
for all year. Let's go.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another Nothing But Niners podcast. We will see you at halftime. Hey, you can't out yell me, Tony. That's my line. I'm going to tell y'all like I've been telling everybody on Twitter, because that's what I do. This Niners team right here, the most resilient team in the motherfreaking NFL, gotta watch my mouth, I got kids watching, will be victorious on today. Mark my words, 5 touchdowns from Jimmy G, 2 touchdowns from the defense. We are going all out.
I broke my damn desk.
I was going to say, Tony's going to be going to IKEA at halftime to buy a new desk. Or
he's going to be going to dinner at halftime. So
Horrible.
Hey, man,
Horrible.
I'm amped. I am amped.
I know you're not supposed to curse. I apologize for cursing if anybody's there.
That's
but
okay. I
bro.
kind of
I'm gonna tell you something. There's something special about this team. All right, and it's coming from the top. It's coming from the top of this team. John Lynch was a friggin' winner. All right, Jimmy Garoppolo has multiple Super Bowl rings. He sat and he watched. He watched how it's done. He watched how Brady controlled the offense, the huddle, on the sidelines, and you're seeing it. You're seeing it over the last couple games. This guy is taking the next step. Okay? If he continues on this path, they're only going to stop themselves.
Here we go. Game time.
My final thoughts of this, guys. The 49ers have shown time and time again, this season in particular, we can overcome any injury. We can overcome any coaching circumstances. And the best teams in the league, giving us the best that they've got, are beating us by just a kick. Just a kick. In both of those games, by the way, we missed kicks. Think about that for a second. Think about that. And this goes back to what Tony was just saying. If we execute the way we're supposed to, nobody's stopping the 49ers except us. Those two losses were losses by exactly field goals, and we missed field goals in both of those games. This team is going all the way, and it starts today. Today, the NFL put some respect on our names, guys. It's not going to be about, oh, they got lucky and this happened and that happened. There's no excuses anymore today. And the 49ers are going to come out there and they're going to dominate from start to finish, from whistle to whistle, from end to end, all right? Sideline to sideline. And this is going to be a lot of fun to watch. You guys stay tuned in. I expect to see Jimmy Garoppolo getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and I expect to see a lot of speed on the field today. You guys know that they track the fastest players week to week, and every single week, our boy Debo was up there. This week, I think 3 49ers are going to be in that little clip that they post. They only showed the top 5 fastest guys in the league. I think you're going to see 3 different 49ers up there this week. 3 of them, guys. So, Debo, he's coming. Matt Breida, he's coming. And he's not going to have the ball in his hands, but D Ford is coming too. This guy wants to come off that edge, and he's going to be firing out of there like a cannon, man. I'm telling you guys, man, it's going to be a good game. The Saints are going to give it all they have. I just don't think it's going to be enough, man. I really, really don't think it's going to be enough for the Saints to do anything against this 49ers team in their house. Am I worried about the noise? Not at all. We've been playing in loud environments for the last couple of weeks. We're not worried about it. This is just one more notch into the belt, fellas. So that is it.
I really hope I didn't jinx this shit because I usually keep my mouth shut and I stay calm. And Mike, you said that numerous times. You're always cool, calm, and collective. I can't hold it in no more. I'm going nuts with this shit, bro. I'm telling you.
Tony, I've seen a
tired of
side
hearing
of you.
these people on TV say the same things over and over. But they're going into New Orleans.
After we win today, Tony.
What?
After we win today, Tony.
It's like Atlanta went into New Orleans and beat them, right?
Yeah. After we win today, I'm officially turning the TV off. The only TV I'm going to watch is Nothing But Niners on YouTube. That's it. TV goes off after today. I don't want to hear nothing they got to say. They can't say nothing because we're speaking it into existence after today. I guarantee that.
And there's doubters about Jimmy, okay? Let's put it like this.
He know that.
In that game versus Seattle, Jimmy did his job. He put that offense in the position to kick that field goal and win. It wasn't on Jimmy that game. I understand he had the fumble, but when it was crunch time, he moved. Bro, are you serious right now?
Hey, man. Hey,
Chandler.
Bro, are you
seriously
serious right now?
Hey, it would be fake. That's cool. Let that. See, this is the stuff I'm talking about, Tony. The players are hearing all the same stuff we hearing, bro. But guess what? They just gonna go out and punch somebody in the mouth. We can't do that. We go to jail. They get paid to do that. So let them do that, and then we come back and we do what we got to do, bro.
This is why they play the game. All right. If they do what they do, if they do what they do best, they win this game. That's all it comes down to. If they don't, they falter, they mess up, they get cocky, they do stupid shit, and they lose the game, it's on them. But if they stick to their game plan and they play 49er football, all gas, no break defense, and Kyle's on his game, I'm sorry.
Yo,
I'm gonna say this one more time, y'all. Y'all hit that like and subscribe button, man. We about to roll, man. You guys get ready for this game. Y'all already know the deal, man. Thank you guys for checking us out. Shout out to everybody that jumped on here. My man Tony, it's NJ Niner Fan 499. Y'all see the Twitter handle there. Give him a follow over there. My man Nick Court, win with Niners. Very easy, man. That's what we do. We win with the Niners, baby. So give him a follow over there too. My honorary Nick, when the real Nick can't be here. Not that you're a fake Nick. No disrespect intended, but you know what I mean there. And my man 49ers Breezy, our hype man himself, man. Bringing that energy, bringing the emotion. Although I don't know, man. I think Tony get it from you today, bro.
hey man, he can have it right now. Cause when we did an overreaction show later on, Tony gonna be full from that dinner he gotta go at 3 o'clock. Listen, sorry, Tony. I don't want him breaking my table. Shit.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Give my man 49er Breezy some love on Twitter, guys. You see it right there. 49ers Breezy. And I am 49ers Mike _NFL. You guys give us a follow, show some support, show some love. You guys can give the main page a follow as well. That is nothing but 9 ERS. We're going to holler at you guys at halftime. You guys already know the deal. Prepare for glory. Anticipate pain.
But always
always
remain
stay faithful.
Let's go.